How to hire a criminal defense attorney and not get burnt in the process. Act 1, the wake-up call. You never thought you'd be here, and yet, here you are. You're not watching this video because you're curious. You're watching this video because you or someone you care about has found themselves needing someone like me. And now, you're about to make one of the most important decisions of your life. No pressure, right? Here's the problem. Most people have no idea how to hire a criminal defense attorney. They think it's like picking a restaurant. Read a couple reviews, look at the price, maybe check how close they are to home. But hiring the wrong lawyer, that can cost you dearly. So let's look at some common mistakes that most people make when trying to hire a criminal defense attorney. Mistake number 1, thinking any lawyer can cut it. A lawyer is a lawyer, right? Wrong. Just like you wouldn't go to a heart surgeon for a broken leg, you wouldn't hire an estate planning attorney to represent you in a criminal case. Lawyers in Indiana, unlike doctors, except for a very few limited circumstances, cannot hold themselves out to be specialists. This means that all attorneys can represent a client in a criminal case, but that does not mean that all attorneys are equally competent in criminal law. Mistake number 2. Letting price be the determining factor. Thinking the most expensive lawyer is always the best, or even worse, that the cheapest lawyer is a good deal, is a mistake. Price matters, yes, but it's not the full story. Routinely, attorneys that are better at their craft are in higher demand, and thereby they have increasing fees. But rather, look at your case and the price that your attorney is charging as a matter of value. Mistake number 3, believing age and experience is enough. Just because someone's been practicing for 30 years doesn't mean that they are sharp. You need someone who fights, someone who adapts to changing technology and methodologies, and most importantly, you need an attorney that wins. And here's the biggest mistake of all, thinking that you are just hiring a lawyer. You are not. You're hiring a counselor, a strategist, and most importantly, you're hiring a trusted advisor. Now that we've talked about mistakes that people make, here's what you should do when you're looking to hire a criminal defense attorney. First, trial experience. Ever heard the phrase, pressure makes diamonds? The courtroom is the ultimate pressure. You want someone who's been in the fire and who has come out sharper. Remember, your threat to the prosecutor is this: if you don't give me a good deal, then I will take this to the people and I will win. If your attorney has no experience, no track record of success, then that is a hollow threat. It's akin to having a gun without bullets. Second, communication and trust. Does your lawyer talk to you in a way that you can understand? Do you trust his advice? Here's the truth. Most practitioners are going to give you similar advice. But if you don't trust your attorney, are you actually going to be confident in your decision? Third, reputation. Not just with clients, Google reviews, and the like. Although this matters, I'm talking about reputation with judges, with prosecutors, and other lawyers. A lawyer who is respected can negotiate, they can persuade, and they can fight better on your behalf. Believe me, the legal practice is a small world, and reputations get around fast. Fourth, the ability to identify strategies. Ask your attorney straight up, what is your strategy in my case? If they can't articulate an answer, then walk away. Sure, your attorney doesn't have all the evidence when you meet with them initially, but they should be at least able to describe some familiar game plans. Similar to a football coach, running a particular play at any given time depends on a whole host of factors. But your attorney should be able to articulate the plays he has run before and how to run them. If not, that suggests that your attorney doesn't have the experience at running the plays, and you should seek someone else. Lastly, technology is becoming ever more important. If your attorney still runs everything on paper and doesn't understand how digital evidence works, they're already playing catch up. The legal system is evolving, evidence is evolving, and your defenses are evolving. Your attorney needs to be ahead of the curve. Hiring a criminal defense attorney is not easy. There are a lot of things to consider, but it is necessary to do all of this in order to get the best result. Take your time, interview multiple attorneys, and when you choose one, be confident in your decision. If you develop trust with your attorney, then you can rely on his advice, and you can know that any decision you make, whether it be to take a plea or to take the case to trial, is the best decision for you. I hope this video has helped you with the tools to better evaluate a potential hire, and trust that you will use them to pick the best attorney for you and for your particular case.